Thanks, Dr. Estep, for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking some time out. And I just want to start off by saying thank you for being one of our sponsors. And in fact, actually, WGU was one of our early sponsors that came on board for this year's TN-SHRM conference in Sevierville. So do you mind just to take a minute or two and tell me about WGU?
I'm happy to do that. I actually started with WGU 9 years ago when we launched the WGU Tennessee state affiliate here in Tennessee. I had actually been working at Nashville State Community College, so I am a Tennessean. And when WGU signed a partnership with the state to try to reach out to working adults, we were part of Governor Haslam's Drive to 55. Some of you may remember that. And so the goal was to reach out and have opportunities that were a better fit for working adults. So our students in the state of Tennessee are in their, on average, late 30s. So we do not recruit prospective students out of the high schools like every other college and university does. We only recruit working adults. And so those relationships that we have with HR directors and with businesses across the state have been so important for us in terms of reaching our prospective student audience. You know, once folks graduate high school and go off and start their careers, it is hard to find them. And we found that the best way to find them is through their employers. So we really value this relationship that we've had now for 9 years with TN-SHRM.
TN-SHRM State Conference, Knoxville gets the joy of hosting this once every 4 years. We do it at Sevierville. We have done it for the last few times at the Wilderness, the Smokies, which is always kind of a neat thing because we tell people to come for the conference and stay for the weekend. Why did you choose to be a sponsor this year? And just give me a little bit of background on that as well.
Sure. Well, we have sponsored the state conference for SHRM for a long time. And so we've been to Wilderness of the Smokies before, at least a couple of times, as well as we've sponsored in Nashville and we've sponsored in Memphis, because again, our students live across the state from Memphis to Mountain City, and our employer partners are across the state. So because we don't have a physical campus, we have a completely statewide footprint. So wherever the annual conference is, that's where we want to be. I love East Tennessee, though. I lived for 5 years in Greenville and worked at Tusculum College. And so I used to live on that side of the state, and it is absolutely beautiful, particularly in the fall. And so we're really looking forward to it. We're looking forward to seeing old friends because, it's been a long time since everyone's really been able to come together.
And we are very thankful to sponsors such as WGU, who you've really helped us to get to this point because you've helped to undergird us as we are buying the space and the food and all the things that happens to do this. So we're very appreciative of it. And as the current president of the Tennessee Valley Human Resources Association, I want to personally thank you and appreciate you because this is how we help to position ourselves for the next 4 years. Next year, this conference moves down to Chattanooga, and then the rotation continues. So again, thank you. I appreciate you taking the time out, and we hope to see you in person here in just a few weeks.